Hey there, YouTubers. Right. So in this video, we're going to take a look at the RX 570, which let me bring the old webcam over here. This is Power Color RX 570 paired with the Pentium G6400 on a Z490 motherboard with two sticks of 8 gig memory running at 33 megahertz. A couple of EVO SSDs on here, M.2s. And we're going to see, how well this matches up. Now, I've done this previously with a couple other graphics cards, so I won't completely spoil it to you what I expect. Um, Most of you will probably expect CPU bottlenecking. But what we want to do is actually see, does it feel playable in Fortnite? Because, not everybody can afford some of these 10th gen processors. Maybe they just want to get a basic computer going that they can do other stuff really, and then some gaming on the side. So we'll see what kind of FPS we can get with this. I'll start at 1080p low, and then we will go from there. Maybe if it runs that good, we'll try 1080p competitive, 1080p medium. Um, I'm expecting though that it's not going to like 1080p low too much. So right now I'm doing user benchmark and trying to get some numbers on this. See if we can, see how it scores out. Now on here I do have Intel's Extreme tuning utility using that set power limits to unlimited, which I would expect isn't going to have much of an effect. Um, we also have, what I didn't note to you was this is a motherboard that allows, I guess you'd call extreme overclocking. Now this isn't a K-type chip, but I do have a 1x8 and a 1x4 CPU power connector connected to it, and I don't really know if it's going to make a difference, but running with better RAM, should help out the CPU a little bit. Um, so who knows? And plus, it's on a better motherboard. So those two things we hope will have a positive effect on it. So here we go. Here's user benchmark, and I will go ahead and chat about this a little bit. So gaming score 47%, not too great, not too bad. The 100% is basically the RTX 2060 Super, which either they mean here. Actually, I think they may mean this score. This is what I don't understand about this really. They have two percentages. I think it's down the one down below, but so that's decent. Should be playable. Desktop, you can do a lot of internet surfing and all that good stuff. Workstation, not so hot, right? Now, what would make this better? Maybe some more RAM, maybe a better graphics card, and obviously definitely a better CPU. 2% background CPU usage, so not too bad. Here is our Pentium. So how's that, folks? 97th percentile. I actually expected to hit the 100th percentile. How many of these people actually would run this in a Z490? I just don't know, but the top is 77%. I'm 76.7. It's kind of hard to get any closer. This first core score, that is actually decent when you look back at the history of CPUs. Um, I would bet the i3 9100 is probably in the vicinity to that. Now, where this thing really starts to suffer, though, is obviously this is a 2-core, 4-thread processor. So all this other stuff, um, it just goes downhill from there. Now, the graphics card says it's running below potential, basically because I believe I can overclock this if I wanted to. It's not going to help the CPU out, though. Here is our solid states. They're performing, pretty good. And then the RAM. Now, could put 4133 megahertz on here if I felt like we were getting some good performance out of it. Okay, so let me. I'm gonna pause this and we're gonna fire up Fortnite and see how that plays. Now, this is really only concentrating on Fortnite. Other games may play differently, and you know that's not really what we're looking at here. It's pretty much just Fortnite. So pausing. All right, so we are almost there. I'm going to show you the settings now. Now, hopefully I'll remember. Put a note down below. Some people do not like listening to me yap, which is understandable. Wife doesn't either. So we're going to do 1080p low, and I may try a different setting later. You know, maybe we'll do epic no shadows just so you can see does it have any effect on the CPU. It might make the game completely unplayable. All right, 1080p low. And you know, honestly, the CPU is probably a 720p type CPU. What can I say? But if I had an RTX 3080, folks, and a 3090, I would try out this those graphics cards with the CPU just because I want to know, will it game? The answer is no. It'd be terrible. And definitely video editing would be painful. There's a lot of stuff that would be painful with this, with the CPU. Another thing more painful is the Cellphone G5900 and maybe the 5920. So we're waiting for it to load up. In a moment, I will put MSI Afterburner on there, and you'll be able to see some of the stats. What stats? FPS average, low. Wow, so all that wait, folks, and we are back here. This seems to be happening a lot here. I don't know why I keep getting kicked out. It's just wasting my time and yours. So let me pause it. Hopefully I'll remember to unpause it. All right, so we're on the ship, waiting to go in. And so you see there's a pretty good FPS, right? But then you see the drops down to 12. Certain aspects of Fortnite, it would not cut it. In you know, any of the games that you have to build like crazy, the creative mode would probably be terrible. So I'm going to go ahead and add Afterburner. And I honestly wish that this would be somewhat playable, folks. So you see our CPU is in that bottlenecking region. 70% up to obviously 100% is, you know, pretty much guaranteed that's not going to be such a great player. So if I dropped in the middle of the action, we'd probably have even more difficulty. But now look at that FPS, 171, 180. That is, well, now it's dropped down to 150. I was going to say that is half of the FPS of my i7-10700 or my i7-10700K matched up with the good old RTX 2070 Super, but it's actually less than half. You know, the good thing is, though, this combo only costs, I think the RX 570 got it brand new. It cost me, wow. So this is where you have problems. Normally on a good computer, I would see the search thing right away, and it just wasn't there. So it feels a little sluggish. Part of that also is because I'm looking at the OBS monitor recording on the secondary computer and not on the actual computer screen I'm playing on. I'm using a video capture card, folks, so the FPS is as accurate as it's going to be. Oops. Okay. Now, if you want me to jump up there, I'm going to have to get you down one way or the other. So as big as this place is, you'd think they would have more stuff. Some other guns. Something. There's a trap. Oh, there's another chest. Okay. We like that thing. And the tactical submachine gun. We will definitely take that. There's an assault rifle. So we'll take that too. I thought I saw a trap somewhere. Yeah, there's a trap. Alright, we're doing better. Now we can attack the... almost feel like there's something back here too, though. Yeah, there we go. So I don't have the sound up. And I think I will go ahead and waste these. Alright, so let's go find that ship. It's right there. Down this brick wall. I probably could hurdle that, right? Alright, so the CPU 100% at the moment. Now we're getting to some action, folks. Let's see if we can actually play this game under... Attack these guys. See if I can hack that guy. Maybe they'll watch my back. Ooh, somebody's shooting at me. So I have a small army. Oh, there's something good, folks. Hopefully. Come back. Thor's strike. We gotta get out of here. Hopefully I won't lose my guys. I gotta get them out of here. Come with me if you want to live. So I guess we missed out on the drone. I'm just going to have to leave them behind because they run too slow. Looks like they're keeping up. So I had, what, 5 of those guys? Now we're down to 2 of them. Nope, they died. All right, so getting back to talking about the computer. You see, we at different times have been maxed out on the CPU utilization, 100%. You know, the graphics card, it seems fine. You know, it's obviously it's working, right? So we definitely want to see our graphics card working. It's doing what it's supposed to do. How many seconds I got? I got time to get in here. Hey, there's a chest. Anything else around here? Nope. More ammo? Can always use more ammo. Alright, we gotta get out of here. But now, honestly, it actually feels pretty playable. Now, I don't have, I have this video capture card going, so I can't appreciate the really high FPS that we're getting. And to be honest with you, for only an RX 570 paired with this CPU, this is actually an impressive FPS. Now, there you go. You just saw it lagged a bit there. So that wasn't necessarily a good thing. If that happens at the wrong time, it could definitely be a problem. Got some ammo. Luckily, we got our bandage gun. I'm going to use it real quick. Gotta love that thing, even though that was a total waste. I always worry I'm going to use it and then regret it because I'll get attacked by somebody. That's interesting. Uh-oh, we need our gun back. So hopefully we can catch up to this thing. And boom. So I'm going to try and use Thor's thing. See if I can kill somebody. Whoops. Looks like I missed him. Ah! Well, there you go, folks. So yeah, don't really recommend this. This setup. Was it playable? Yeah. We may just throw in the RX 5600 XT for the heck of it as well. I think I'll do that video next. But thanks for checking out the video. Please like, please subscribe. Thank you.